master detail form. Let's explore what are the components of a page. So first of all, this department details, this is region, this this is a region. This type is of form. You can have this many regions. You can have a breadcrumb, calendar, chart, classic report, column toggle report, data upload, column mapping, form, help desk, interactive view, interactive report, list, list view, map chart, dynamic, PL/SQL, dynamic content, reflow, report, region report, region display selector, static content, tree, URL, show, legacy, and import unsupported. Don't go for it, show legacy unsupported unless necessary, because this will be depreciated in future and is no longer is supported, but it will be depreciated in the future release. So this is about the region. Then we have items. Department ID is hidden. So we have checkbox, color picker, date picker, display image, display only, file browser, hidden, list manager, number field, password, percent graph, pop-up LOB, radio group, rich text editor, select list, shuttle, switch, text field with autocomplete, text area. So these are the things, these are the type of item you can create. Then value protected, yes or no. Then layout sequence is 10. If you see this sequence is 10, this sequence is 20, then this sequence is 30, then see this sequence is 40. If I change the sequence, say I change manager, if you want to bring manager ID to before department ID, you can just do this way, drag manager ID and put it here, or if you do that, then this will become 20 and this will become 30. So it will automatically adjust this sequence. I'm putting it back here. Then there is a source tab. In the source tab, it says which column in the department in the table, in the departments table, which column maps to this field. So it's the department ID, is data type is number, query only no, primary key for department ID is yes, because this is the primary key. And then we have the default where you give the default value. And in our case, we have given the default value as a sequence, reference as a sequence. So it will pick the next value from the sequence and populate the default value. Then in security, you have authorization scheme. If you have defined authorization scheme, you can select it here. It will come in the administrative in the drop down. But here we have not selected anything, so no authorization scheme has been selected. Session state protection checksum required. There is also unrestricted, restricted may be set from the browser. So we have selected the default, which is checksum required. Store value encrypted in session state, no. Restricted characters, all characters can be saved. So there is no restricted characters. You can restrict some characters also if you want. So that's pretty much, and value protected and making to know, and I'm saving this. Then these are the items, and we already know what are the item types. So these are the item types. All these are the item types. You can create items of this type. Similarly, for manager ID and location ID, these are number fields. Manager ID is also number field. Department name is text field. Then about the region buttons, we have cancel button. Region is department details. Position is close. So position, if you see, there are so many positions. By default, it has selected the close position. Appearance is a text, hot, yes or no. If you say like save button, I will say hot yes, and create button is hot yes. Cancel is hot no. Delete is hot no. So if I run this form, I'll change. So this create button, you see, this one is hot, and cancel, if you see, this is not hot. So that is the difference in appearance. There is no dynamic action defined on this form as yet, so we'll come to dynamic action later. Processing, process from department. This is form automatic row processing. Automatic row processing means automatically whatever data you input in the screen will be saved to the database. So that is automatic data processing. So that is processing. There are some settings like target type, prevent lost updates, lock row, return primary key after insert. Another important thing is this server side condition. You can give a condition when this process would get executed. We have not given any server side condition, but you can say like when you say click on the save button, this should get executed. But here we have not given any condition. So on page submit, every time this process will run. Now we can save a message. We can say department saved. Department saved. We can give this message, and once you save the department, this message should come. So if we department summary, if we go here, run this page. Now let's select purchasing. If I select, if I change the manager 203 and apply changes, the department saved. This message is now appearing here. So this is how the process message is coming. So these are about processing. And then branches. Branches is go to page 3. Page 3 is our report page. So after processing, we are telling go to report page. So here in the target, You can select any page in the application. So you can select any page. In our case, we have selected department summary report page. So from this page, you should go to the report page. Okay. So there are few tabs here like rendering. Rendering will tell you what are the items in the page, and on the right hand side you can see the properties. So that's pretty much about a page, a basic form page. Now let's go to the report page. Department summary. This is a report page. The region is report 1 and its type is interactive report. As I said, this can be of various types. The region can be of various types. Here we are having an interactive report. And then we are giving the source, and the table name is departments. So it will pull the record from the department. The source can be SQL query also. We can write a SQL query or a PL/SQL function body which return SQL query. So these are the sources for interactive report. Okay. And we have only one button in this page, that is a create button. It's a hot button and its position is right of interactive report. Right of interactive report, that is the button position. And another important thing of a button is what is the behavior, that is when you click the button what will happen. In this case it is redirect to page in this application, and the page you select here which page you want to select. So we are selecting page 4. This is a create button, and in the report if you see the columns, these are the columns, and if you go to the attribute you will see there is a link which link to a custom target. Link to a custom target. And target is page 4. So from the report page we are going to the page 4. And here if you see what we are doing is P4 department ID, that is page 4 department ID is populated with hash department ID hash. So these are the columns in the report. So we are passing the department ID of the report to the form page. So that is how the form page is able to display the particular department. So this is very important. This is how we pass a parameter from one form to the other form. Here we have a report. From the report we are calling the form page, the department details page, and we are passing the department ID as a parameter to the department page. Now there are a couple of settings. First of all, here if you come You can page as copy. If you want to copy this page to some other page, you can copy. So if you click on page and copy, okay, there are unsaved records. Page as copy. So copy page in this application. You can also copy. So this is the new page number. This is the new page name. And if you select next, it will copy this page to the new page. So this is one very handy feature. If you want to copy a page to a new page and make more modification, then you can do so. And these are some of the links that you can go. You can go to the share component, page component, and other places. If you want to delete a page, you can use this option to delete the page. And this is where you can see what page number. You can click on this button to change the page number, to increase the page number. So this is now page 4. You can decrease it again to come back to page 3.